What's going on, y'all? You know where I'm at? You know what I'm about to do. Just play up on the cow. Want to holler at y'all real quick, and I want to talk to the bros this morning. I want to talk about going twice as hard. I'll make myself an example. My daughter, she's gone away for the summer. She's gone to Alabama to kick it with her grandparents, my parents. Something that we do every summer, right? I remember last summer and just summers before that when we were doing that. I would still work out. I would still do my normal stuff, but I really wasn't going twice as hard. I was just doing the bare minimum. And doing the bare minimum got me bare minimum, if not any results. So this time, 2021, I'm doing it a little bit different this time for the summer. I'm going twice as hard. That means I'm in the gym early in the morning, and I'm on that track, on that road, late at night running, doing 2 days, sometimes 3 days, because I'm playing catch up. So it's the things that you have to do when you've been lacking behind. You have to play catch up if you want to get where you feel like you need to be in this race called life. And me doing those 2 days is, yeah, I'm talking about physical work, but I'm also talking about relationships, business, everything else. You need to go twice as hard if you're not doing it already. If you're going twice as hard, you need to go 3 times as hard. It's hard work. It ain't fair. It sucks. It's tiring. Look, it's summertime. I would much rather be out somewhere with my shirt off, drinking, having a good time, versus getting up and having to run miles every morning. But guess what? I'm thinking long term. Bruh, you gotta stop thinking short term. That was my problem. I was always thinking short term about shit. But now, I'm more advanced now. I'm more mature. I'm thinking about the long game. And in order for me to get where I want to be in my life, I gotta go twice as hard. Sometimes I gotta go 3 times as hard. And like I said, it ain't fair. It ain't easy. But if you want to be that top dog, that top boss, you got to do stuff like this. And I'm just not talking about physical. Like, you got to go twice as hard at your job, twice as hard in your relationships, twice as hard in every aspect of your life. It's the only way that you're gonna become that man that women admire and other men want to be like. You gotta put in that work. It's not pretty. I'll show you the highlight reels of what I do, but you don't get to see the ugly. You don't get to see the nitty gritty. You don't get to see the grind, right? There's gonna be a lot of failure on the way. There's gonna be a lot of times you don't want to do it. There's gonna be a lot of times you want to quit, and you might quit. There's been times that I've quit, but I also picked up my sword, and I continue to fight. I always talk about the sword analogy a lot, right? As men, you're supposed to fight till you die, fight to the death. You pick up your sword, and you fight to the end. You go twice as hard in whatever obstacle that you face. And that's not saying that you're going to win every time. You're not going to win every time, but you're still putting forth that effort. So you can still gain something from that loss. And what you're gaining is that effort, that never fight, that never die attitude, right? That's what you're gaining, that never die. We pick up our swords and we fight to the death like men. So that's what I'm doing in my life. I'm picking up my sword. I'm fighting to the death. I got my shield. I'm out on the battlefield in every aspect of my life on all cylinders, right? And bros, we got to do the same thing. And if you are doing it, congrats to you. If you aren't doing it, it's time to tighten up, all right? You know what you need to do. You know what you need to work on. Work on it, all right? Most people aren't blessed as me. I understand that. I have a loving and supportive family to where my daughter, she can be away for months at a time or whatnot, and things be good like that. So I understand other brothers might not have the opportunity. You still got to find a way. You still got to make time where there is no time. Look at your life. Look at your life like a credit report. List down all your activities that you do during the day, and you say, okay, what can I take out and what can I substitute for growth and development? What can I substitute for self-improvement? You got to do that. And it's easier said than done. Like, I still struggle with doing that. Like, I'm not telling you something that I'll perfect it. I'm still doing it right now. I have not perfected this. And I don't think as a man that you ever perfect it. But you're supposed to keep fine-tuning it, right? You keep fine-tuning it. You keep going over it until you get it how you want it to be. You get it as close to perfect as possible. It ain't fair. But I'm not talking to the guys that want to have regular, average lives. And there's nothing wrong with that also, if that's what you choose to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about the guys that want to be having things, that want to be having your way, having my way. I want to be out here having my way, right? So these are the things I have to do in order to have my way. Like I said, it was a quick, brief talk. We're gonna talk your head off, but basically that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm coming. Just got done working out this morning, and I will be working out this afternoon if the good Lord permits it. But it is what it is, man. Joy ass up.